Level 1. You wake up to sirens that sound like an accusation. The room is strange, your phone is stranger. Front page, live feed, your face. They call you most wanted. You pinch your arm. You remember nothing. Not the crime, not the night. Only a name you know better than your own. You slide out of bed. The apartment is untouched. Cold coffee, a jacket you don't remember buying. Your hands shake. Every channel plays the same loop. Anchors with tired eyes. Neighbors murmuring. You are the story. You are a target. You lock the door and leave through the fire escape instead. Every step is film grain. You navigate alleys like a ghost in a city that thinks it knows you. You promise yourself one thing. Find out why. Level 2. They already know where you live. A squad car idles 2 blocks away. A uniform stares into a screen. Your image flickers beside his badge number. Someone calls you by name on a loudspeaker from a passing drone. You melt into a crowd, heartbeat matching traffic. You see the first hunter, a man in a gray suit, hands in pockets, scanning faces. Not a cop, not a reporter. He isn't alone. Black vans thread the streets like blood vessels. You duck into a market and buy a sandwich with cash from a pocket that shouldn't be there. A child smiles at you. You almost smile back. Every face is a mirror and a question. Do you run to the mountains? To an embassy? To a woman you love and trust? You pick a safe choice, anonymity. Level 3. You need answers. You need proof. You break into your office where your LinkedIn used to be a neat lie. Security footage shows you entering at midnight and leaving with a sealed briefcase. Except the timestamp is wrong. Someone rewired the clock. Your badge logs a location you never visited. Your prints are on a weapon you have never touched. You sit under the humming fluorescent light and feel smaller than the pixels that incriminate you. You find an encrypted file on your laptop. 3 words, Operation Nightfall. A list of names, a senator, a judge, a fixer tied to an old prison cartel. Your signature is on a document you don't remember signing. You feel the first taste of betrayal, metallic, bitter. Level 4. Then the hunters stop being faceless. You follow a lead into a train yard and meet someone who says your name like a wound. She knows details only someone close would know. She calls herself Mara. You trust her because you have to. She offers a jacket and a burner phone and a map that leads to a safe house. Inside, she tells you what the news won't. They needed a scapegoat. Your fingerprints were planted, she says. They wanted someone with a clean past and a public profile. You were disposable. You taste the word corrupt and realize it is everywhere. Government, police, organized crime. The same faces trading favors behind closed doors. Mara shows you files, bank transfers, private messages, a video of a meeting you never attended. Your head thrums. Mara's eyes flare with something like guilt. She says one sentence that peels your chest open. I didn't want you to be alone. Level 5. Can you trust the woman who found you? She tells you about a meeting with a prosecutor who wanted a fall guy, a judge who would bend the law, a cartel leader who needed protection from a pending indictment. They stitched you into their seam. You find your moral line and stand on it. Turn yourself in or expose the system. Both choices will cost lives. You choose to expose. You dig deeper. Every discovery raises the stakes. A list of shell companies. A folder labeled Contingency Ghost. You realize they planned multiple fallbacks. You realize you were meant to be erased. You follow the money to a rural mansion and almost get taken at the gate. A silenced shot sings past your ear. Mara pulls you into a ditch. She says, "They'll kill you if they catch you. They'll kill me too." Her voice breaks. You learn who pays and who hides. Someone in the Capitol signed off on your ruin. Level 6. You call someone you trust. You listen to the voice and you want to believe it. It says, "Come home. We'll fix this." You are suspicious. You set a trap. You arrive at a cafe, 2 coffees on the table. They walk in slow, familiar shoulders, a crooked grin. You want to cry and strangle at once. This person held your hand through bad dreams. They smile and speak a name that should have been private. You realize the betrayal isn't clean. They reveal nothing. Then they reveal everything. They were paid to steer you, but also warned you. It was bigger than me, they whisper. They hand you a thumb drive and say, leave town. Your gut twists. Are they saving you or saving themselves? Level 7 night falls. You plan one desperate move. Broadcast the files live. Make the corrupt answer in public. You and Mara hack a public access channel. The feed goes live across cable and social apps. Names cascade across the screen. A senator's midnight text. A judge's flight manifest. The cartel's money laundering ribbon. You narrate the story like a confession and a charge. Police sirens start in the distance. Some coming for you, some for them. The feed is a shot across the bow. Halfway through, the signal scrambles. Black vans converge. A voice over a megaphone calls your name. Mara yells, run. You flee into the subway. In the tunnel, you find a proof of everything. A recorded meeting where the person who betrayed you laughs and then cries. You can air it and end it all. You can watch them fall. You can watch your name cleared. Or you can walk away and keep the people you love alive. Level 8. You make a choice no one can predict. You erase your face from the live feed, but leave the files up. You sacrifice your identity entirely. You walk into a police cordon and drop the drive at the feet of a rookie officer with innocent hands. You look him in the eye and whisper, do the right thing. Cameras close in, flash, hands on you. The officer hesitates, then pockets the drive instead of cuffing you. You feel the sting of that single small mercy. In the chaos, your betrayer runs. You watch them go, not chased by justice, but by survival. The files leak, senators deny, judges recuse, cartel leaders go underground. The country convulses. Will the system heal? Maybe. Will you be free? No one knows. You are still wanted. But a crack has opened. People watch the footage on phones in laundromats and bars. Someone in a newsroom lights a cigarette and whispers your name like a benediction. You are both scapegoat and martyr. You are both guilty and cleared in different books. In a foreign airport, you hear a child's laugh and feel a memory that might be yours. You think of Mara and the rookie officer and the person who betrayed you. You realize trust is a currency more fragile than cash. You vanish into a crowded terminal. Weeks later, a video pops up online. It's a raw clip. A quiet confession from a voice you used to know. They admit to pushing you into the fall. They cry. But then the clip cuts and another voice speaks over the footage, distorted. They say you were a ghost even before they needed you. You watch in a cheap motel and have no way to verify which voice is truth. You are left with a map of half-truths. You have the files, you have the memory fragments. You have only one certainty. No one, not even those you loved, is entirely what they seemed. Final scene. You stand on a rooftop the next night and look down at the city that birthed and betrayed you. A helicopter circles with a floodlight that could be a sentence. You fold your hands and breathe. You made a choice that saved strangers and condemned yourself to the margins. You wonder if justice asked too much of you. You whisper into the wind, if I am guilty, let it be for truth. You step away from the light and into a crowd. An old woman brushes past you and calls you by a different name. No one would know. You vanish. But somewhere on a phone screen, an investigator reopens the case. Somewhere, a child asks a parent about the man on the news. Somewhere, a betrayal unravels a chain of lies. And you, walking through anonymous streets, hold a single empty ring of trust in your pocket. You are alive. You are hunted. You are no longer certain who you were. The last image is not the end but a question. Who do you trust when everyone has their hands in the dark?